In this video, we're going to be showing you putting this throttle body onto the intake manifold on this Audi 1.8T. To get started, I'm just going to I put the bolts back in after I took them out, of course, so I don't lose them. I always want to make sure that I know and remember where they go. And then I'll just set them in our magnetic tray here. It has a bunch of other things in it. And let's get the gasket. Gasket slides right on there. I'm just gonna start with one bolt. It's a little easier to thread this on than trying to hold all four. I'm just gonna put this bolt in with an extension. Helps a lot. Just gives you a little bit more reach right there. Let's put the next bolt in. I think this one's the hardest to reach because it's in the crevice here. Up there. Now I got that started, I'm gonna go ahead and screw it in the rest of the way with an extension. Now I'm gonna go ahead and feed the third bolt in here. There it is. Helps to have a swivel socket on here. And for the fourth bolt, this one's hard because you can't even see where that hole is. There we go, got it. Now I'm just gonna tighten these bolts. Now the bottom bolt here, I'm just doing it in a diagonal pattern. Now the one right up from that. And now the fourth bolt, third bottom. Now I'm gonna go around one more time and just snug these bolts up and make sure everything is tight. Now we're gonna hook up the cruise control. That just snaps in place just like that. And this is the cruise control, so this will pull down. And this is actually where the throttle will attach. The throttle wire is here, and it'll hook on here, and it'll adjust this. Whenever you slide this in, this also needs to be pushed up, just that white piece. And underneath that is a little washer you gotta push, and now that'll lock it in. We're gonna take the coolant tank reservoir and just kind of bring it back up here into its place so we don't cover up any hoses, so we don't wanna get this hose on the wrong side of this hose. So we just wanna kind of position this where it would normally go. Now let's just push this hose in place, just like that. And then the clamp is right down here. And we can put this in place as well. Now we'll push that hose clamp on, and you want to position the head in a convenient spot where you can twist that screw easily. It just seems like anytime you need to do anything on this car, we have to remove the coolant reservoir. So you just take out this screw, and this screw. There's 3 screws, or actually 4. There's another screw down here. And then you can move it out of the way. I mean, the oil filter is down there. There's a lot of things down there, and it just seems like anything, or anytime you do anything, you have to remove this. But what we did here was we extended the wires, because the wires were way too short. You could really not move it. Right now I can just swing this all the way out, and all I did was take the screws out. So it's kind of nice we extended this wire, because we always are removing the reservoir. Now here's the throttle. This will bolt on right here, just like this, or like this, and then this will go under, loop around on the throttle body through a channel here, and then it'll clip in right here, and then you'll be able to pull the throttle just like that. Now let's put these bolts in. So I'll put this in place. Now we'll take this wire and run it under the throttle body. You'll feel the channel. It'll come up through. I'll run it around those pegs there. You want to pull some slack on it. And then what I'll do is just take this front end, so you get it through here. Then you'll put it in head first, just like that. And then that'll work right up in there. And then we'll flip it. There we go, just like that. And now that's attached. Now we'll tighten these bolts here. You don't want to take them too tight because we are going into aluminum. Just want to make sure they're tight, they won't rattle out. When I push the accelerator pedal inside of the car, you'll see how it moves out in front of the hood. Now we'll plug the sensor wire in. And that's it. That's how you put the throttle body onto the intake manifold and attach the accelerator cable. So I hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.